take a nap. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Banger song, am I right, y'all? Hello, everyone. How's it going? We're back with Danganronpa, the amazing Trigger Happy Havoc. But last time, something crazy happened. According to Monokuma, someone died. At least that's what we're assuming. But nobody knows. After hearing what Monokuma said, I had to say the worst possibilities forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be that stuff. That was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook? Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
What? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. God, you're such a douche, dude. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. Bro, I'll be punching this nigga in his chest, bro. Yo, I'm so cooked. Nobody's gonna be watching the live because Kaizenet's streaming. So we might be cooked, chat. But stop saying that already! There's something wrong with him. For serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait,
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
that's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Chat. Oh, the music is so eerie. It's not even music, it's just eerie. So we're just gonna be checking like every room. Oh my god, it's so eerie, dude. Cause I like how like the music it tries to reflect like the situation. And cause like oh my god, hello? Did the game just freeze on me? Alright, but it feels weird. Alright, hello, Aoi. Or Hina. I start calling her Hina. I knocked on the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then, about the second floor of the school. That's the one place that's new to all of us. So it seems like a natural place for her. That is true. Maybe we should. Let's check the second floor. Bro, the music is so... It gives me goosebumps, chat. Hello, Yashihiro. I'm not gonna be mean to you today. Hey, Makoto, honestly, what do you think? About what?
We're serious.
About Byakuya. You think he's being brainwashed? Or, I don't know. Come on, guy. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, I think you completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like... It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis, or any of that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need to understand that. It's making me think that fortune telling isn't pseudoscience. Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. Okay, it's so eerie, and like you're just hearing the steps from the run. Yo, this game is oddly freezing on me in the chat. I want to keep. Alright. So. It's really eerie. Maybe he checked the library. If Byakuya's in here, I'm gonna get mad. I knew he was gonna be in here too. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. That's awfully suspicious, Byakuya. It's like, what do you mean I should look somewhere else? I'm starting to wonder what that closet behind him may or may not be like. Maybe it's in 2B. I'll just be checking around. Everything is good in here. You know where we didn't check? We didn't check the pool. Oh, do you think it happened in like one of the locker rooms? Okay. I'm trying to like remember all the people we didn't see. We didn't see Mondo, Chihiro, Hifumi, Celeste. Oh my god. Please tell me it's not my glorious Queen Kyoko. I'll get sad. Like, I don't want her to be the murderer or the one who died, but I highly doubt it is her. Because, the door is open, but aren't they supposed to be, they're supposed to be locked? What the heck?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
All clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt murder really has taken place. Come on! In the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious. Indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker room. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was talking to himself. Not waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the locker room door. The door swung open without a sound. Oh no. In that moment, this time seems to freeze. I'm scared. Not Chihiro! What did she do? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost real scream escaped from my mouth. Yo! Boy's life of despair? Weird title, chap. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfolding. Dude, that's so horrific!
I see.
Who would do something like this? Also, there's a hentai poster in the girls' locker room. The school's just weird. But, like, this is insane! Sayaka died in the bathroom. I mean, Leon died by well, but is this like equivalent to crucifixion? And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They even got Byakuya showing sympathy! Cause this is insane! They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed. Unlike with Sayaka, the murder was not a crime, it was passion and necessity. It's almost as whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something? Alright, so I'm gonna make my theory. I think it had to have been one of the girls. The reason why I'm saying that is because Monokuma only unlocked the doors after the investigation, when the investigation started. So that means one of the girls came in while Chihiro was probably doing whatever she was doing, and then killed her. Ah! Chihiro!
A body has been discovered.
No, for real? Couldn't tell you.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Saya. Okay, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement placed to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then CHIHIRO really is
Excellent.
dead. Yes. Dead. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game. Cover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as no time passed at all. It was like all my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. I'd be angry and scared too, dude. Chihiro literally was so nice, dude. She didn't do anything to anyone. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Damn! I couldn't keep her safe. Yo, Sakura is like crashing out. So, there's another victim. But since we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Shut up. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once again already. There's a word written there. On the wall? What? Where's bloodless is written on the wall in blood.
So,
My glorious darling. Hello, how are you doing? My glorious queen. Dear Kyoko, my girlie. I would do my usual tweak out. Oh my god, you're just so... Oh my god, you're so amazing and I love you so much because you're just a goddess. But like, I actually do need your help, okay? You're pretty smart, okay? So I think you can handle this. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, the thing about running bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again in a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is creating a victim's own blood. That's like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? What? Genocide Jack! Who the grisly attacks was famous all across the country? The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright brutal killing?
what is this?
This is some copycat killer trying to imitate Jack's style? Why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. What? The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way.
Hmm.
But going as so far as to write bloodlust at the scene? I'm surprised it's a stupidity. Yeah. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Wait, what is it now? Soko. He was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Coco was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, where is Toko? No, why? 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 Did she just like faint or something? She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said. How she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemerophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many other films then. Yeah, she's more of a romance type of person, I'm assuming. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she's passed out somewhere, but besides her room. No, I think she'd be okay. The regulation forever is sleeping, like on purpose. Ugh. So she didn't faint on purpose. It doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard her, Toko slowly shot awake, and then she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. I'm like, I feel like this is a little bit too much for Toko's character. This is weird. If no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through. Her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. Happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yo, did she officially officially lose all of her marbles, dude? There's only like one left in the bag, and now that it's all gone, what's happening? Whoa! Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Whoa! She's tweaking out.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. For once, I would say that was a dumb thing, but no, she might have been. She's actually being crazy. The world has a front and back and top ending and a bottom and sea of truth and a web of lies.
Wow.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I think.
Her laughter, that's kind of cool. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if you take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need my hold up. If you need my help, I don't mind. Sokka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl. The rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I see nobody had a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Moto-kun?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Didn't happen again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Please, someone get this bear, dude. This cannot be right. He said he wants you to pray to his balls. Yeah! Actually, I don't have any either, sorry. Well, that's still crazy that you want a bunch of students to pray to your balls. Your non-existent genital, are we so for real? Why are you a principal? Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring here, right? Hey, I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy stuff on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examine the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such
Just accept it already. After all, the blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You're not very enthusiastic about all of this argument.
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump to it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such
Fine then, go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn
Your
you.
body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect, or I'll beat you. I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Bro, Kyoko always be coming to the rescue, I swear. Forget more victims! If we mess up, we're all dead meat!
Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went out and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? A new rule has been added to the regulation menu.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Oh, in good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angel. No! Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting
Well, for now, I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, and one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
Son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up. Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop off Tokyo at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off. What is happening?
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand it out here. We must begin our investigation towards her. If we don't solve this mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we'll quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but I want to survive. Me and everyone else. We have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate time. First of all, I'd better check yeah, I was actually going to do that. Maybe around 2 p.m. Why was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor. Caused her death with a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what I gotta do, I gotta do. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. To solve? No, you didn't have some limited use. Which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. The honor, dude. Why are you like this, bro? You're not a celeb, bro. Who are you? Nobody knows you. No one knows who you are. You're worthless. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it the most arrogant way possible. Like so for real. Now, then shall we get started? But, we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. And not my glorious queen, Kyoko! I'm sad. Oh, my glorious queen. Let's just talk to her really quick. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Hey! Listen, I'll let you talk to Makoto all you want, but don't talk about my glorious queen like that. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. She's locked in! My girlie's locked in, you know. Alright, so I didn't notice that she was killed with a weight? A dumbbell on the floor. There's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. So, locker room dumbbell. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look at them, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure how he did it is what you wanted to say. I wonder about that. Where below this really wall? Poster got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. The thing is, what we do know is that it literally couldn't have been any guy. So I don't think it was Genocide Jack. Because how would he get into the girls' locker room where Chihiro was? He would have to have, like, I think this was a setup for Genocide Jack to throw us off of her tail. But it had to be a girl. There's no other way to get in to these. Like Monokuma said, if a guy tries to get into any of the locker rooms, if like any of the opposite gender try to get into the locker room, they will be gunned down by that stupid Gatling gun that's out there. So the only way that Chihiro was killed was by a female who killed her in here. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Good question. Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? I think it's because of that whole thing where she wants to be stronger. She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? You and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. I can only assume that she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came here to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. He did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Alright, what about you, Mondo? Do you have anything to say? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Those girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. It calls it Chihiro's complex. I can't but wondering what it might be. Mono's account has been at it. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? The new clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. So pushy. I guess I caught up with the wrong person this time. Because last time we were with our glorious queen, Kyoko, so this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Like, I feel like this one's obvious, right? If I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. That quickly, then sharply clapped his hands together. You called for me? Huh? Has he been domesticated? Seems like Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about the card reader. Yep, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. It's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-bound Gatling gun would enjoy a swish slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from letting someone else their handbook, correct? Correctly correct! So then, that means only girls can go into the locker room, only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Shihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room. The killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only act of loaning an e-handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Oh, I would expect nothing less from the prodigy son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? Add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a punny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Yo, it's puny. I read that as punny, I'm stupid. But this bear is a pervert still. Now then, since the dead can't exactly talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it to someone. So sleepy. Just letting you make me want to pass out. Be more like Bianca and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Oh my god, I'm only Kuma, dude. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Cardi. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? What could it be? Wait, what is this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? Wait, what? No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So, you finally found them, huh? Did you know these were Hibiyakia? Happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So, then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Why don't I confirm it yourself? Turn on one of the handbooks and when I did. I feel like we're gonna yep, Sayaka. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Do you understand? There is the key to the loophole that I revealed. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulation. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. But you can't loan it or borrow something from someone who's dead. Because they're not considered a person anymore. It's a thing. So that just set me back. Because that means it doesn't necessarily mean that it was one of the girls who killed it. It could be one of the guys. Only the act of loaning it a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. So borrowing this from that thing wouldn't necessarily be illegal. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. So that means it must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey! Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It could withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. It's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh well, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
I can't
It
hear
does?
you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. I must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think its handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on. I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, thinking about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet of your section. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed CHIHIRO. To be exact, not quite. Not quite? What do you mean not quite, Byakuya? I thought that's the point of us being here. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to review Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. The murdered fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's no doubt nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's going to be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Is it this? It keeps moving. Or maybe it's because that's the way I was looking. Like, if I do that, and I... Okay, so yeah, we'll just go back to where I'm staring. Yo, Byakuya, dude.
Don't make.
I have a bias to believe that I assure you that Genocide Jack is one of those. Huh. Is there really proof? Huh. So I didn't realize by clicking through it. There's some... this will provide all the evidence you need. Even that Genocide Jack is one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Ah, hey, you two! Big trouble. Need your help. We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! Alright, what's happening, Hina? This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's like an emergency. What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier. Toko's been acting strange since we first met her. She's acting extra strange. Like, all the marbles in her bag are gone. What should we do, Byakuya? This is Toko. I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? Alright. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina. Looks like she headed out to the dorms to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Where is Toko's room? It's right here. Is Toko inside some kind of emergency? I think I talked to Byakuya.
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person. You waste of space. Oh, alright. Oh, Hina's right there. I didn't know she was behind me. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know. See how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her herself. Yeah, good idea. Alright, doorbell time. I may as well give it a shot. Door swung open slowly and silently. Ooh, what's happening? Oh, holy crap. An order negatively flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
The shutter's back.
But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
What's happening to her?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Excuse me? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I ran a little while ago. Oh, to drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer genocide Jack really murdered CHIHIRO? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yo, douche canoosh with the stick up his butt. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Stand in front of the door, not making a sound, and press the doorbell. For a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Yeah, Blackula. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, ever again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now?
What?
Something about our promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Well then, let's go. Now we're waiting for a reply. Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! He's suspicious, dude. What the heck? Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back and let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. But you said there was nothing of interest. It's in that back room, isn't it? There are no clues there. We need to check. I'm trying to talk to you. It's the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really Lover. Don't make me say it again. Only one place that I can think. I remember on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It all makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too. I would say there's enough value in this place to enter the dust. Pay attention to your surroundings. You're sure to discover the value. So many files stuffed on the shelf. What are these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones who were real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Alright, what about these shelves? They reveal the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything in the shadows. They detail all the people in control of the world behind the scenes. Dangerous shit for a commoner. Now I think I know that. Huh? It's a wooden box and it's empty. Although judging by the smudges and dust, it looked like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was at the library. Extension cord, huh? Y'all. You guys remember what CHIHIRO was tied up with? Could that have possibly been the extension cord? Thick files. Thinking of looking through any of them. Let me give you a little warning. These are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing that any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files that our investigation report relate to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police. Eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? I think I got it. Pay attention to it. Like, it has something to do with that box. Grudges. Got a lamp right there. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. We got another coin. Shelfish stuff with tight files. I realized I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed, just like that file. Huh? That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up into for peeking at it. I'm making a sound. I return the file to the show. So, are you finally beginning to understand the splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. Tons of classified government documents, police records. There's no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? Both it goes to show you how much hold he truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Or using ideas for gruesome murder, what the heck? It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider unusual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? All this stuff has to be top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and it's not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family has access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. So I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believable or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What interested me the most were the cold cases. It's police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of these cases just by reviewing the reports. What the hell? And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, younger at the paper. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. There are so many. Allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every time in the crime scene, the word bloodlusted is written at the victim's own blood. And the second is that when victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly like the same as what happened to CHIHIRO. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news or online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall CHIHIRO's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other
Ugh.
words,
That's right. There's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Or herself. I'll explain about why I think herself. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us. Did Among Us sound copyrighted? Hit it, Tina. I mean, editor.
interesting.
Gulp. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've said already? I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down to your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Bianca, about the Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Bianca handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Yo, name of Genocide Jack's victims ran out for several pages. Oh my god. Ken Hodder 32, Tencho Hada 17, Shoji Gaku 23, Kana Ise 14. Yo, why is 14? What did he do? Takashi Yoshida 30, Tomotaru Takafumi Gono, Uchida Nahoshi, Takashi Masumune, Yuto Yumajima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. But at the scene of each murder, the word bloodlusted was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Gulp. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Alright, I think I have a great suspicion of who Genocide Jack is. I want to tell you guys now. I think Toko is Genocide Jack. Now let me do some elaborating. Alright. So, right, Toko started acting real weird. Like, she started freaking out, crashing out, you know, doing the whole shebang, right? And she was being real suspicious, too. Like, crazy suspicious. Like, and like, when she woke up, she started acting like a new person. Someone that we have never seen before. Right? And then when we go check her room, she's like, I will hold Genocide Jack back. I can't let him take over. What if he has, like, some kind of split personality disorder? And that other personality is Genocide Jack. And now that we gotta confirm that it was a student. So, and Toko is a student. I think that she could be the only person who did it. Because if an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there's any external reason for this. The confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Oh my god, dude. I'm actually cooking, chat. Holy crap. I'm cooking. Oh my god. I actually might be right, dude. Yo, it actually might be Toko. Cause I literally just diagnosed the exact thing. Like, literally, I literally just did it. And the next thing they tell us is that they potentially suffer from DID? Oh my god.
So in other words,
I knew that Kyla G class would have been worth it. The key point here is that the culprit may well have split personality. split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up to now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. How are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left. That another word. I hurried up out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have something I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
Play with you.
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he had asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I thought it was just some plaything to get tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered something really important. Two things there. Inside Jack he's the one that killed CHIHIRO. That murderous fiend. It's one of us! Who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. That's somewhere I have to go. Investigate one more time. How do we go back to the crime scene? The girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful. I need to find out everything I can. So the first goal is to find the locker rooms. Could check the girls' one first. Oh, it's Hifumi. Dig, dig, dig! Hifumi has the covered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
Sure of it.
I guarantee that's what I found. I will steal the little killer's breath from his lungs. You sure about that? Hell yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? He refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? But first I want to do my little investigation. So first we're gonna check the boys' locker room. Because that was highlighted in yellow. Weird. There's a new poster there. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Yeah. Let me check the pool. They didn't tell me, but maybe I can find something. It doesn't look like anything, so I'm gonna go back. But why is that poster right there? Wait. And that other poster. Oh, what's that on the ground? The strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boy, like. No, that wouldn't make sense for someone to be able to do something like that. But how? You're right, that does seem strange for something to be in the boys' locker room. Especially since the girls has the other thing, right? My glorious queen, what have we found? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
However,
Generally speaking, I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it? Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine CHIHIRO's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. My girl, let's just be giving us, like... Bro, I really be trusting Kyoko, dude, because she just be giving us the winning tactics. I guess I'll take another look at the body, then. Handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine that body one more time. Well, she said 30, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with something that looks like a kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position, huh? The rope has a plug. So wait, that isn't a rope at all. The more I thought about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. That's the issue of her head being suspended and a fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about it either. But seeing the thing after looking through the genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? See, I'm thinking. Because if you notice that they're all penned up with scissors. So why is this one that extended cord? True nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. They figure out that there's a certain place I need to revisit, looking all over again. Plus, it might help to look at the genocide Jack. Okay, I would talk to you guys. There's still more I need to check. There's blood splatter. There's blood stain on the carpet. It could be Havoc's murder. Probably need to talk to them. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Real shit, Sokka. Real shit. What about you, Manda? Dude had a real complex about being weak. Chill. So Mondo just saying the exact same thing he said before. Okay, nothing new. There's a bullet. The big red swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you've... Exactly! Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big red swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if there were, what reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk about someone who knows a little more about the locker room. 2 locker room posters have been at. See, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, why are these? It doesn't make sense. Yo, you spend a lot of time exercising in here, right, Sakura? I use it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Tina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls locker room could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters.
However,
See, but there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have a protein coffee? In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyways, the other day I spilled some on the carpet. Girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? I don't see any sign of a stain carpet now. Exactly. I noticed exact stain. Earlier, the stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, it's unusually clean. And that was never a stain here to begin with. You know what's crazy about that? Because, again, in the other locker room, there is a door. There's a stain on the ground. So, there's a few things we gotta check. First, we gotta go back to the library, since we're still up here. But we also gotta go check out the warehouse and find Celeste. Because, according to Ifumi, Celeste knows something. Something that could help us in our investigation. It's the reporter of President Sash. Really true. Because Byakuya is not English here. It's a document about the Secret Council. Ooh, the box. The wooden box is empty. Extension cord was in there before. Damn, look at this. It was around here somewhere. Oh, it's gone. Someone take it out of the archive. Like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. So the only one who it could have been. Huh. Huh, the laptop's gone. Food here. Guess not. Look. With a thick layer. No, I mean, look at the extension cord. The lamp won't turn on. I see it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. Last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakko was using an extension cord. Well, there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... I knew it. Next area to head is downstairs to the storage room. Because they keep talking about it. So there has to be something important down there, right? One thing that we know is that extension cord. What? A thing that has CHIHIRO currently tied up. I know Editor-san actually is probably like enjoying like the mystery going on. Because he said that he was enjoying it when editing. So props to Editor-san. So here's the storage room. My. Guess who we find? Miss Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. Has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to titles, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you and you only. Last night I saw her here. CHIHIRO was in the warehouse. What, really? That was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into the bag in a hurry, and it was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, Cheetah's gone.
Indeed.
I assume Cheetah's merely stocking up to go to exercise in the morning, but it appears she just ignored the nighttime rule and directing to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken out a rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there is no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Les said she saw CHIHIRO carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. And I think we know how, everyone. There's only one thing that could happen. One very possible thing. How would they get rid of something? If only they used the one room that's meant to get rid of stuff. The trash room. Guess not. It kind of feels like now that we're lost. Where is... Maybe... What if we try to talk to Toko again? Toko. I should probably just leave her alone for now. Where's everyone else? Where's Hina? She said that she would be here to watch Toko. Huh. Let me check the kitchen. There you are, Hina. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created out of space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was one of her big regrets. Yeah, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she'd always refuse. Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked about the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Bing bong. Uh-oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Wait, I'm not at all ready.
Right? Please go through the red door on the
I'm not ready. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. I'm so not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I don't know enough. But actually, what we are going to do, because we're going to wrap it up for tonight, everyone. I don't know. I want to see what's happening. So we're doing another cliffhanger. Editors on. You're going to be playing the booze again. I cannot even feel it. But, no. Seriously, guys. We have to end it off for today. But, make sure you tune in next Monday for the next episode. Where we can do the class trial and figure out who truly was the death of our poor friend CHIHIRO. But also, remember, please, to just show some support to me and the other person, Editor-san, who helped me work hard on these videos. I would like you guys to just leave a like. I'm not even going to tell you to subscribe, but you should if you want me to get that Gojo body pillow. But just leave a like for me. Without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. Adios.